Welcome to Behind the Welcome Sign. As I walk you through the timeline of events, I'll occasionally share side stories. Moments that may seem small on the surface, but they reveal the deeper issues that made change absolutely necessary. These are the kind of things I never wanted to see happen again. During my first year as president, our membership numbers were low. Only about 10 people showed up regularly, and the same small group of us were doing all the work. We needed to grow, but not everyone saw it that way. I remember when my neighbor expressed interest in joining the department. We had several conversations about it. When he finally decided to apply, we timed it for the day when one specific member, someone who had been very vocal about not wanting new members, would be on vacation. That should tell you everything. What made it even worse, another member confided in me that this person, the one who didn't want new people, had been telling potential applicants that we weren't accepting applications. Meanwhile, there was literally a sign on the department window that said the opposite. I was stunned and I couldn't understand it. This is a volunteer department. We all have different schedules, and yet the same few people were expected to carry the load. Why wouldn't we want the fresh help? So I brought my neighbor's application to the meeting, because in the end, this is supposed to be about majority vote, not the loudest mouth trying to shut the door. He was voted in, and I let him know myself. But when I shared that we had a new member, I was hit with something I'll never forget. Someone said, "Oh, great. We went from stuttering member A to stuttering member B." I was disgusted. I wasn't raised like that. I didn't find it funny, not even close. And I said so right then and there. That's effed up. They laughed it off, but thankfully I never heard it repeated, at least not in front of me. Still, I warned our new member, told him keep his guard up, because this wasn't the welcoming place it claimed to be. And if that wasn't bad enough, they actually tested his loyalty. They pitted him against other members to see where he stood, like this was some twisted game. I couldn't believe it. We're adults. This is a fire department. It's not middle school. The irony? This member was exactly the kind of person every department should want. He took initiative. He started training right away, often paying for his own certifications out of his own pocket. He took it seriously and he gained skills that made him a huge asset to our small, under resourced department. He worked hard. He showed up for calls, fundraisers, meetings, unless life truly knocked him off course. Together, he and I, along with a few others, had a great dynamic. We were determined to clean things up, run the department legally, and finally achieve a 501c3 status. But just when things started to move forward, we were slammed with roadblock after roadblock. We were dealing with COVID shutdowns. I will never forget the 3 hour phone call to the IRS, only to get a live person on the phone to have it be disconnected. That call was to find out which EIN was actually ours. We had found paperwork with 3 or 4 different numbers at the time. It started to appear that the fire department, when they couldn't find one, they would just redo another.